Hi, I'm Marty Gillette with Master Happiness. I've been in the sales game for as long as I can remember. And over this time, I've realized that there are 5 objections, 5 common obstacles that you've got to overcome to guarantee your best chances of closing a sale. Let me go over each one of those, how I learned them, and how I use them. For me, it all started at the flea market. When I was a young boy, I sold at the flea market. This was over the counter, face to face. You always were negotiating for the best price, but being sure that the customer felt they were getting the greatest value. Next, I got into phone sales. Don't hold that against me. Man, at those times, I would make call after call after call after call. Hundreds of no's to every possible yes. Sure, it taught me a lot about persistence, but more importantly, it taught me about generating the sense of urgency. I made sure that anyone I talked to, anyone who had a little bit of interest, knew that they had to make the decision right then and there. It's all about creating urgency. Next up for me was door-to-door sales. Much like phone sales, it was a lot of no's compared to 1 or 2 maybes and a couple of yeses. But the goal in door-to-door sales was a little different. It was all about creating a sense of trust between me and my potential customer. I had to give them the feeling that they felt okay with letting me come into their house. Because I knew if I could sit down at their kitchen table, I had the absolute best chance of closing that sale. Later in my sales career, I moved into distribution. Not only was I selling, but I was also coaching and managing a sales team. I taught them all about need. See, in distribution, we carried lines from many different manufacturers, and I taught my team that the most important thing to do is find out exactly what your customer needs. And once you can fulfill that need, you create a customer for life. Then I moved into manufacturing. Now, similar to distribution, I continued to sell, and I had this great team that I was coaching and managing. Great team of salespeople. Now, it was similar to distribution because we had to continue working on fulfilling our customers' needs. But instead of having multiple lines, we only had our line. So what was very important was creating a desire and a want for what we offered specifically. Once you create that desire, that customer falls in love with your product line. So my philosophy is based on years and years of experience. You see, it's all about creating value and urgency, giving your customers a reason to trust you, and if you can fulfill their needs and their desires, you have the greatest chance of closing more sales. Let's continue this conversation. Book 30 minutes with me, free of charge. Doesn't cost you anything, only 30 minutes of your time. But do it soon before all the slots fill up. I guarantee you, after talking with me, if I feel I can't help you, or if you feel I can't help you, I will help point you in the right direction. All right, you've listened to this video long enough, so something about it makes you say, maybe I could use what he's got to say. Maybe I need exactly what he's got to say. What have you got to lose? Book that 30 minutes today. Talk to you soon.